Hi guys, welcome back. So I want to talk about potential match winners. Who are the players that I really want to watch, who I think might make the difference in this Six Nations? I'm going to pull some from each of the nations I follow closely, England, Wales, Ireland and Scotland there. Talk about why I think these players could be really key in the Six Nations. Now obviously this is a massive personal top 10 list. Yours will be completely different and I'd love to know what your top 10 players are of match winners. Pop it in the comments below. Love to know and why. That's the really interesting reason. So just going here, starting with England in no particular order. I think Alfie Barbeary might be a bit of a dark horse. Him and Sam Simmonds could play a similar role. We've seen what Simmonds can do. So I am excited to see Sam Simmonds, don't get me wrong. It's just because Alfie Barbeary is a bit newer. I'm really excited to see him as a potential match winner. Especially coming off the bench maybe into 6 or 8. He's got a great nose for the line, barges over, hits big lines. Could he come up with a massive try for England to maybe push them over the winning line at some point? So he's my first choice. Number 2 for England there, Marcus Smith. I think it has to be. We haven't had a number 10 like Marcus Smith for a long time in England. Now Owen Farrell's very different. George Ford's just been called into the squad and he certainly can make the passes that Smith can make, but what he doesn't have is the footwork and the speed to beat players, to be a threat himself, so he's not the same. Who else have we had like that? Well, probably no one. Maybe Freddie Burns was close, but we only tried him for a while and he didn't quite cut the mustard, so we haven't had a player like this. Could he come up with something special from nothing to win a match? Okay, going on to some Welsh players now. First of all, Dan Biggar. Now, match winner, he's not particularly flash, you may say, but he's going to be an absolute key for Wales if they're going to do well. He's bang on form, he's super experienced, he's the captain now. His goal kicking, his marshalling his troops around the pitch is going to be absolutely key if I think Wales are going to win some big matches. He needs to play. If he's not playing, I'm not too hopeful, to be honest, but he's definitely a bright light for them. As is, of course, Lewis Rees-Zammit. I kind of say it every year, but he is that exciting. His pace is just scary. Watching him in the Premiership, what I like about him is it's easy pace. He knows he's quick. He can cruise quicker than most people can sprint flat out, and he knows he's got that extra gear. If you're a player who knows you're quicker than anyone else on the pitch, it's a massive improvement. It's a massive advantage. If you're chasing a ball, you know you're going to get there first. If you know you've got an extra gear to go up, it saves energy. It's good for everything. He is so exciting. By far, I think the quickest player in the tournament. So watching him is going to be an absolute dream, I hope. On for Ireland. 3 of these guys here. Into the front row, actually. In fact, I'm going to put the first 2 up there. Porter and Kelleher. These 2, I think, are absolute gold dust for Ireland. We know Tadhg Furlong is world class. Not saying he shouldn't be on this list, but he's a known entity. These 2, I think, make Ireland's front row the best front row in the Six Nations. Let me know if you think differently. Just because the speed that Ireland play at, these 2 can play at that speed. They're good in the set piece as well, but my goodness me, they're athletic, they're strong, their handling's great. Alongside Furlong, I think that's potentially a match-winning front row. When you add those 2 into the mix, I do like Sheehan as well coming on for Ireland at hooker as well. But if you can get Porter and Furlong on at the same time, it's just gold dust. They've moved Porter back to the loose head, I think, just to get them both on the pitch at the same time. Could be an absolute winning move for the championship, we'll see. And the last guy for Ireland is another forward, and that's Josh van der Flier. Now, in the past years, I've been saying he's very good, but I haven't said he's a nailed on. He didn't make the Lions. If you were picking now, though, I think he probably would make the Lions, actually. He is right on top of his game. He's at his absolute peak. And I like he's got the balance between size and speed, good over the ball, good in open play. I think he could be the top flanker in this competition. And when you add them with the other Irish forwards, maybe they can make the difference between them and the other sides. Finishing off with some Scottish players here. Who could win the match for Scotland? Well, you've got to start with Finn Russell. He will make something out of nothing again, and also just the confidence he exudes. He will try things. He is 100% comfortable in his skin. Watch him for Racing 92. He's playing like an absolute dream. He could definitely come up with a match-winning move, as could the captain Stuart Hogg. Still one of the best, if not the best, attacking fullback in the Six Nations. Searing pace, just loves attacking, really hits the line hard, good on the counter-attack. If he can get some space freed by the likes of Russell, he could definitely win the match. Could, all backs here for Scotland, of course. Duan van der Merwe, the best winger in the Six Nations, I think, last year. It's been an absolute revelation for Scotland ever since he started, and for the Lions, he is that good. He is powerful, he's quick, he scores for fun, he smashes people out of the way. Those three backs could be absolute match winners for Scotland. Anyway, guys, that's my little list. It's a bit of fun. Let me know what you think of those players on there, but most importantly, pop down your top 10 match winners or the guys you think could make the difference this year in the Six Nations, and I'll catch you next time.